Hello and welcome to the next episode. Let's move my mouse out of the way so that's not super annoying. Of Final Fantasy X. So we're going to go start off with our Overdrive. This is going to be interesting because I've never done Orange Overdrive on a keyboard. Rory's done it on a PlayStation 2 controller or a PlayStation 3 one, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully well. Just jump, down, left, right, down. Oh shit. Down, left, up, fuck. Look, I've not played this game forever, okay? Don't judge me. It's been a while. And we still killed it. But, well, at least all the enemies anyway, so. Shut up. So this is I like this boss fight. The reason why I like this boss fight is it gives you a sense of threat without kind of killing you off, because Demi can never kill you. No matter how much damage it seems to do, all it does is quarter your health each time, or eighth it, I can't remember which. And so, obviously you get to 1 health, and it can't take it down anymore, so it will never actually kill you, no matter how bad you are at this game. Which I thought was really cool. It's kind of a really nice way to have the game be kind to you, in a way. Especially kind of teach you the early mechanics of the game about overdrives. You've got skills if you want to be like, ooh, what's this? Potions and Phoenix Downs. Ooh, very cool. How do you get out of this backspace? Yes. And it's just, yeah, it's quite a cool boss fight, I think. Because obviously playing it for the first time, you still have that sense of threat. You're like, oh my god, this thing is doing so much freaking damage. You know, at the first attack it does like 400 on, or like 200 on Aura and 100 on Tidus, and you're like, Jesus Christ, this thing is going to fuck me up. So you are worried, and you're like, oh my god, how many hits is it going to take? It doesn't have a health bar or anything like that. And you begin to realise that actually these little tentacles coming off it are its health. And the more tentacles you kind of get rid of, the less and less health it has. And it's kind of like, this is absolutely, quite terrifying as a boss fight, especially because you just saw it release all of those kind of scale things. Like, oh shit, this thing means business. And it's quite cool. I like it. Like, I like this boss fight. To be fair, I just like this game. End of. I mean, I'm sure every game's got its issues. In this game, yes, it does have its issues. A lot of it comes from the story and the voice acting, because it was fully voice acted. But the issue with that was, or from what I have read, is that they all recorded it in different kind of recording. They didn't all record it in the same room with people having conversations with each other. So they kind of had to guess how the other person would read the other line and then come up with a response. Let's get out of here. So sometimes the voice acting doesn't quite line up, like in between the people kind of having the conversation. But that comes really apparent with Tidus, because he has no sense of the situation at all, which is really weird. This is another fight that I enjoy. You realise how hopeless you are kind of fighting these things, because as you'll see in a moment, they just kind of keep coming back. And then you realise in a moment, when they give you the option to, that you can attack the weird box thing on the left. Or on the right even. I should really know my lefts from my rights. Good misses. I feel like this is back to the Darkest Dungeon, just good miss, good miss. Yeah, can't attack that thing yet. We'll go for one behind. Bitch! And as you can see, new ones keep taking its place. And at the moment, you're not earning any points to kind of go up in level. So no matter how many you fight, there's no draw to it. Now, that's also quite good. It's kind of like,
this could be bad.
Okay, we need to keep an eye on that one, because that's, he's doing something that the others haven't done before.
You'll see.
What could that be? I thought that was quite cool. They kind of should have used that more in the game, kind of had things telegraph their attacks. Because they didn't really do that in the rest of the game. They just kind of have, yep, this thing's gonna just use this attack and fuck your entire team over, or that kind of thing. Like, that's good. I quite like that as a gameplay mechanic. I'm gonna let Ornn take him out. Tidus attack that, you know, slow you a bit more damage. And as you can see, it's like shuffling a little bit. So it's moving away more and more each time. You're like, what idea do you have, Ornn? What's your shit? You know, what's the plan? There you go, it shuffled a bit more. It's like, ooh, what's happening? I feel like the fact that I know what's coming, it does take the suspense out of it. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of does, you know, there's less of an, ooh, this is quite interesting, what's going on now? But it also does mean that I know what I'm doing and I'm less likely to fuck it up. And what I am thinking is that during kind of the game, because this is a very long game, if you want to like complete at least the story of it, I'd say it takes about 60 hours, roughly, maybe 50 if you're good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all the storyline bits on the episodes and kind of do not all the grinding kind of on my own, not recording it, but some of it. Like, if I need to grind for a boss fight, I will do that kind of on my own and then just kind of join you back at the next big story bit. Because otherwise it's going to be a long playthrough. And to be fair, you and I might get bored of it by the time we get to one point, and I might just pause it for a bit and come back to it. Like I have done with Darkest Dungeon and Roller Coaster Tycoon. That transition!
Ornn!
Ornn! Ornn! Ornn! What are you like? Ornn! Oh my god, everything's being sucked into the giant butthole. Big booty hole, big booty hole, not a big booty hoe. Big booty hole. Oh god.
This is it.
Okay. What kind of acid am I on? Like, Jesus Christ.
Story.
Do you know what this ending reminds me of? Do you remember the film Evolution? It reminds me of the ending of that. Like this bit, where he just gets sucked up. Okay, this is just weird. Oh my god, he got turned into like spaghetti being sucked into a black hole and just elongate. Is that even a thing? Like, I read that when I was like a kid, you know, as you get kind of sucked in towards a black hole, you kind of stretch as time goes around and all that.
Hey!
But do you really stretch like spaghetti?
My old man?
Okay, this bit was weird. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck? I'm swimming in the air. There's Anakin beneath me. This is odd. Okay. X, go down. I'll go down. Ooh, things. There's a person. Hello, friend. Friendship. What the fuck? You're invisible. Or partially.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy.
It's me.
I think I had a dream.
Tidus.
A dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone, beside me.
Wink.
So I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Wink. Basically, Tidus just needs some puss. That was disgusting. I'm never saying that again. Oh my god, the little chocobo in the corner. Okay, so we are. I'm gonna assume we're in the ruins. I mean, okay, I know where we are, but let's just say we're at the ruins of Zanarkand. I mean, we might as well be. Hello, bird friend.
Anybody there?
Yeah, he's your bird friend. Look at him, he's so cute.
Ornn!
He's just your bird. He's your bird friend.
Hey!
Like, that voice acting though. It was like, okay, could you just scream "hey" for us? Oh, you want me to like shout it? Yeah, yeah. Imagine you're in this kind of, you know, desolate, ruined kind of thing. Okay. Hey! Hey! Somebody help me! No! Like, come on. Get your head out of your butt. Okay, so we are... Ooh, oh, I was kind of hoping you'd be able to go through the hole. So we're in the ruins. And we're just having a little swim. There are things around here that I'm kind of going to explore so that I can get them. Ooh, like a thing up there. There's a big blue thing. A big blue thing. I see it. I have played this through, and I did buy the... When we first got it, I did get the... kind of the book of how to play it and how to unlock everything, because I had no idea and no one used the internet back then. Edramith Fran Punduk of Merkled Emisiadra Peniglad Hekled Fre Macalania Peret Draflunia Blend. These are just this is Al Bhed.
What do we have here?
Nope, can't read. Me neither. You know, maybe if I could come back to the game after I completed it and I knew the entirety of the Al Bhed language, maybe it would make some sense. But I can't, so I won't. And that's the kind of thing I do like about this game. If I'd played it before, so say if I was playing this on my old PlayStation 2 or my PS3 or whatever, I would have been able to import my previous understanding of the Al Bhed language to the point that, so here, you can, introduction to the Al Bhed primers. So I could go to an old save and be like, hey, I want this. There you go. There's no dictionary data. So what there would have been was some dictionary data, and I would have been able to get a shit ton of kind of letters and whatever, and pretty much understand what it said over there. So what you'll pick up throughout the game is like, G means H, or G means F, or whatever in the Al Bhed language. And it'll slowly, piece by piece, as people are saying it and the subtitles are coming up, you'll be able to understand it. And I thought that was pretty cool. It was kind of a cool way to introduce the language and kind of actually have a whole language to kind of play with. Ooh, save sphere. Definitely want to do that. Save over our save. Cool. Whoops, wrong button. And we'll just keep moving on. Okay, so I do remember that there are some like chests and shit, which are always helpful, you know. And exploring is always good in games, you know. You should always explore. Like the game developers didn't allow you to explore for no reason. There's shit out there. And that's what we're doing. We're getting some shit. Here we go. Oh shit. What up? God damn it. People messaging on my phone. Shut up. No! Again, Titus, you're falling down into a load of water. Could you just give us a scream for us? What? No, like kind of like a more of a scared kind of ah! No? Okay. I mean, that's fine. Okay, so great. This is fine. This doesn't seem like a threat. Ooh, fishy! These fish things look fine. They don't look evil at all. Why would you dive down? Because you can... Oh, I suppose as a blitzball player, you're used to being in the water. This is as much as your territory as it is theirs. Bitch! Yeah, oh. Good miss. Take this bitch out. Bam! We're doing so well. This is an easy fight. Like, I do like that this introduction fight is like piss easy. Fuck this shit. As you know, I know what's coming, so. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? What is it? Oh my god. It's a giant fucking fish thing. What the fuck? That is nasty. That is a nasty fish. Woo! You nasty fish. Not okay with this. You know what? I'm sure this fight is just as easy as the last one. It's fine. So, obviously, we attack because we have nothing else to do. Okay, so another hit like that and we're dead. Let's use a potion. And Phoenix Downs are practically useless at the moment. Please dodge. Okay, another potion. Let's go with a high potion. You know what? We'll throw that out. It'll give us a good heal, like get us to max health. And then we don't have to kind of worry about like, oh god, we can do a couple attacks. Yeah, you know, we'll do 30 damage. This is fine. What is happening? Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Oh my god, giant fish. He is aggressive. He also has a head start. Oh no. Where's his eyes? Maybe he doesn't need eyes. Maybe he can sense the vibrations in the water. Oh shit. The more we move, the more danger there is. We need to go. We need to get out of here. Ah! Look at that mouth. Ah, that is disgusting. I feel like at this point he just kind of sneezes you into the water. Just like, oh. Maybe you kicked him in his little blocker thing. Little, like, dangly bit at the back of your mouth. Like, take that, fish.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer.
That's not how the saying goes.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
You've been here for all of 5 minutes. I mean, I get it. It's a pretty hopeless situation, but like, come on. So this is fine. Just walking up and down a corridor. To be fair, it's not as bad as Final Fantasy 13. Like, no matter which direction, until like 3/4 into the game, no matter which direction you went, you were always going forwards. Like, you point left, you go forwards. Point right, you go forwards. Point backwards, you're still going forwards somehow. So, yeah. That, and the enemies showed up on the screen, which I didn't like. Like, with this you had random encounters, but with that one, you definitely knew where the enemies were. And that kind of annoyed me. Like, it's sure it allows you to kind of set up for the battle ahead, but...
Need fire.
didn't like it. Okay. How much longer have we got left? Ooh, not that long. You know what? I'm gonna go save, and then I'm gonna wrap this episode up here. Alright, I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.